Have you ever purchased a toy or an action figure or any collectible that was on sale even though you're not necessarily a fan of the series or genre? That was me with Figma number 245 or Lucina. When I saw the Figma on sale, the impulsive buyer in me goes, and the animator side of me went, I've got an idea! After some time I did animate with Figma Lucina, and in this video I'm gonna tell you all about it. So this isn't a review of Figma Lucina, this is a review of what it's like to animate with Figma Lucina. It is no secret that the Figma action figure line are made with an almost pinpoint accuracy of the character it's based on. And for Lucina from the Fire Emblem series, her Figma has captured her design and detail beautifully. In my reviews, I don't really talk about the sculpt detail in these types of reviews solely because it's something that I'd rather show it to you than talk about it. And it's probably the one thing that will appeal to Fire Emblem fans. That is if you're purchasing Figma Lucina for the character one-to-one accuracy. Remember to stick to the end of the video as I'll be showing off her details in a form of montage. I typically take some time with a figure and make a short animation, links in the description, with them and make a review on the channel. If you enjoy these types of animator reviews, remember to drop a like and consider subscribe with a notification when there's a review on the channel. Alright, let's get into the review. When I finally opened the box and checked out the goods,
nice sword.
Sketching some ideas, you know, the usual stuff. But after the first hour or so animating with Figma Lucina, I started noticing something, specifically her upper body. If you can't already tell, it's hollow. Okay, it's not much of a problem. I'm sure her internal framework is solid. It's fine. Until, that is, I attempt a small manipulation. I can't tell if that made a difference. So let's do a little bit more. Okay, maybe it just needs a little more. After all, it's able to articulate. Yeah, her upper body can't be manipulated to how you like it. And after some time, I realized that even though technically you can manipulate her upper body, it doesn't stay how you want it to. And from there you can see she technically can crunch or articulate above her waist, but it doesn't stay that way. On top of having this flexible material as her uniform, this strap here is made with something similar, but with a little bit more on the flexible side, and it does have a cost that comes with it. And what cost, you might ask? The sheath strap that connects to her belt is a weak point and is very fragile. That being said, due to its flexibility, it will not hinder with any other parts and enables you to hide or show the sheath as you see fit, which is great. And can I just say how much I appreciate this little detail that they added this plastic mold to keep the strap in place? It's the little things I like about this Figma, because it means that they won't be able to get in the way, and it's one less thing you have to worry about during filming or animating. But you know what might be in the way during filming or animating? Lucina's cape. Her waist-length cape really reminds me of wings. Now, while her uniform and her strap might be made out of flexible material, her waist-length cape is a solid material, and if you articulate it away from her center of mass, it will cause her to be unbalanced. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying her cape is heavy, but it certainly is not on the lightweight side. And if you choose to do this for whatever reason, especially without her stand, it's probably not a good idea. In addition to that, the range of motion on her cape is fine and you can spread or flap like wings, although it can get in the way during animating. And it doesn't help that Figma Lucina's long hair is one solid piece and can get in the way, especially in certain scenes or situation if you plan to do so for whatever reason. You can, however, use her cape to go over her long hair to compensate for it, but it stops Figma Lucina from looking up because of this thing that holds the cape together. But wait, it does come with this other black hairpiece. That solved the problem, right? Sure. But if you want Lucina with her long hair with a cape and pose her to look up, well, I guess you're out of luck. But I don't want to sell this Figma short. Figma Lucina does have something particularly unique about her, specifically how her feet are made with the sole to be rotated as one unit, as the core design to make her stand on her 2 feet. Literally. In my last review, I mentioned that Figma Cucullin's balance stem from his hip construction, making any pose pretty much will hold on its own weight and balance. For Figma Lucina, she will stand on her own 2 feet because of this particular design. Never mind that it reminds me of the times where the sole of my shoe got torn. Making the sole as a singular unit in front of the foot means that she'll have full contact with the ground surface at all time, making her stable. However, this also means that you're limited to this option, as bending in front of a forefoot will have less of a balance and forces you to use her stance, which every Figma comes with. Not every Figma will be great to animate with, and Figma Lucina is a great example of that. To be clear, I'm not saying she's a bad Figma if you do decide to animate with her. After all, a good animator doesn't blame his or her tool. Personally, after animating with this Figma, it's very clear that Figma Lucina is designed to stand with very minimal pose, and she looks great as it is. Now, in my opinion, you won't be purchasing Figma Lucina for her articulation. You're probably going to purchase this Figma for her stellar detail on her paint job, her sculpting details, whether you're an avid collector or just a fan of the Fire Emblem series. She'll be a great addition to your space or overall collection. To back up that claim on her details, here's a montage of Figma Lucina with all her glory. And that's it for this review. To check out the video I made with Figma Lucina, you can check it out here on the left. If you want to check out other reviews I've made so far, here's a playlist on the right. As always, I hope this video finds you somewhat useful. If you enjoyed the video, remember to drop a like and consider subscribe with the notification for when there's reviews or other videos like this on the channel. I hope you have a great day or evening. Take care, and I'll see you next time.